Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here at PROEDGE Trading. We get a lot of questions about the EdgeRunner backtest and for longer terms, like 90 days, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. And what makes that hard to do is there's a lot of things going on in the market over that amount of time. Like for us, there's some caveats when you're going to show a test like that. We're going to go back 6 months. We're going to go back to the first of the year, but you do have political news, tariff news, FOMC days, holidays, a lot of things going on, some crazy volatility in a few of those months. Just, a lot of market changes, dynamics that you have to deal with that you normally deal with day to day. Like, our normal hours, our trading hours are 8:36 to 10:30. But we may quit after 3 or 4 wins. It may only be 9:15. It might be 9:45, 8:45. You just never know. Get 3 or 4 wins, you call it. You hit a certain dollar amount, you may call it. Hit a certain loss, you may call it. So that's what makes back testing several months back, so difficult. But we're gonna try. We're gonna go back 6 months in EdgeRunner Auto. Here we go. What I did, I compromised, instead of 8:36 to 10:30, I'm picking 9 to 9:30. We're gonna stay out of the first 30 minutes. We're gonna trade the next 30 minutes. And that's kind of the compromise for going back 6 months and covering all those aspects of every, trading day. So here we go. We got the analyzer up here, backtest and EdgeRunner Auto 2.1. We don't need the, I'm gonna go through these really quick. Need backtest mode, high granularity data. We're gonna do a max session loss of 500. That requires this to be selected. Minimum profit on our contract sizing, we're going to do minimum profit of 300. And that's normally what we do every day, 2 to 300, kind of go back and forth. Normal entry, meaning as soon as the signal hits, we're going to get in at market. Our times are 9 to 9:30. Top filter, MA filter. We're going to use the MA filter for this test. We're not excluding any days. So, this is going to include, half day holidays, political days, tariff days, volatility days, the whole bit. We're not going to exclude any days to keep us out of really crazy candles, because we're using a max risk ratio filter this time of 3, because doing this long 6-month back test, we had some really volatile days. We don't want to get stuck in a 100-point candle. And then our normal ATR trades, we're going to do 100%. Sometimes we do 50. We're going to do 100% of the 15 ATR period. And this is our target value, which is one of this value. No break even, exit time 340. Now we're going to do our 4-pack. And the 4-pack is the ES mini. I'm doing all minis except the MNQ. We're going to stick to micros on the MNQ, because usually the micros on the MNQ won't add up to that many contracts. But the ES, RTY, YM, sometimes they can get up to 20, 30 contracts. So we don't want all those commissions. So PROEDGE 2-minute bars, and we're going from the first to today. Commission, and should be it. So here we go. Run that. Okay, so here we go. Scan's done. Here's our combined results. Point it here. I'll move my move this over. See. All right, so 7 from 1/1 to 7/14 to today, basically 6 months or so. So 21,000. What is that? A little over 3,000 a month, 3,500 a month. And you see it's really close, 1-to-1. Average winning trade 411, average losing trade 428, 62%. And then you can see each individual instrument here, the ES, all green. Got max drawdown 2,000, which is not horrible. You know, if you're on a 50K account, you'll be covered. And like I said, this is 6 months worth. If you manage these daily, you know, an account for holidays, news days, political events, things like that, you know, you're going to adjust to those conditions. But there's just 6 straight months, no days excluded. This is the EdgeRunner Auto, untouched from 9 to 9:30 for 6 months straight, 21,000. That's just one. You know, if you had multiple accounts, you had 5 accounts, it'd be 100,000. You know, 20 accounts would be 400,000. You know, but yeah, everybody's been asking about long-term test, and there's you one using the settings we pretty much use every day. We did add the max session loss, but other than that, minimum profit 300. ATR trade 1, 15 ATR period. We added the EMA for this long test. But yeah, I just want to show you guys a long-term test. We get asked about it a lot. If you want to get this on your charts, go to PROEDGETrading.com. You can read a lot more about it. You know, we got a lot of videos on YouTube. You can see a lot more trades. You know, we record our trades every day. Got Discord. Here's where you check out and get your files immediately. And if you're looking for Apex accounts, the code is PROEDGE. We have a deal with them. All you got to do is type in PROEDGE to get the best deal they currently are offering. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. And if you have any more setup ideas you want us to do a back test on, just leave us a comment, join us in Discord, send us an email. We'll see if we can get that ran for you. And we'll see you on the charts tomorrow. All right, thanks.